Hi guys, we're back again. An upgrade video now for you for the Parkside PKS 1600. Guys, I found the weak point of this chainsaw. It's an electric chainsaw, but I found the weak point of it was the chain that actually came with it. I found it dulled fairly quickly. I wasn't long about getting a new chain for it. Now I had oiled it up and everything, so I done nothing wrong. The chain just kind of went dull quick in my eyes. Now you can get chain sharpening kits, but for the price of chains now, it's kind of not worth it. You'd be there, the time it takes to sharpen a chain, and if you don't get the angles right, it's probably not worth doing either. You know, if you have a bigger chainsaw or whatever, it's probably worth doing. There's a money saving there. But for the price of these chains, you can get 3 chains now for less than maybe €20. That's what you're kind of looking at. So years ago it might have been necessary to sharpen them, but probably not now. So yeah, I said the weak point that I found was the chain. So I upgraded the chain originally to an organ. Now guys, when you're ordering chains, doesn't matter what brand, I've just chosen Oregon. They've been making chains for years. They're reputable. They come on all the kind of top made chainsaws. They'll be fitted with an Oregon kind of bar and chain. Now, when I say the bar, I'm talking about the actual bar that the chain runs in. The Parkside one comes with a Parkside branded one. They probably get somebody to make it for them. But guys, when you're ordering it, what you want to do is, originally the Parkside comes with a 14-inch bar. So the first thing you're looking for is a chain that suits a 14-inch bar. So that's your first number here on the left. The second one is 1.3 millimeter. That's the actual thickness of the chain. So that's the thickness of the chain that will run in the bar that actually came with the Parkside. Now the next number is the 3/8 low profile, that is. Now what they mean by profile is basically the depth of the teeth basically on the chain. That's all. And then on the Parkside, it's a 52 tooth chain. So that's what you're looking for there, the last number, 52. So yeah, as I said, a simple upgrade, well worth doing in my opinion. Now I've taken a little step further and I've upgraded the bar. As I said before, the bar that came with it, there's nothing wrong with it. I found as well, it is kind of wearing out. The bearings in it mightn't be the best, you know. It's not bad though. It does the job. Nothing wrong with it. The chain is a great upgrade, but if you want to go one step further, you can change the chain on the bar. Now what I've done, guys, is I've actually went for a bigger bar. As I said in the previous video that I made on the setup, I think it'll run this 16-inch bar. I know there's not much of a difference. It's only 2 inches. But guys, I wouldn't recommend going any bigger than a 16-inch bar for this chain, so I probably wouldn't cope with it. I reckon the 16-inch bar would be a nice upgrade for this. Now, guys, if you want to keep it standard, just go maybe for an Oregon 14-inch bar. You can't go wrong. It'll be a better bar than the one that came on it, and matched up with the Oregon chain, you can't really go wrong. So, guys, the bar itself, as I said, it's 16-inch, and then you have all your different figures again. So 16-inch bar, a 1.3 millimeter profile, width. Then you've got your 3/8 profile, 56 tooth. That's what they recommend, and that's basically it. Simple enough. So guys, I suppose we'll get into stripping it down and installing the bar. I done a little setup video before to show you kind of that process. A little recap for anyone maybe. This saw is actually out again. I believe they've made a modification on it. One of the viewers was actually telling me he bought it recently and there's no chain adjuster on it. You don't need the actual screwdriver to adjust the chain. I think he said you just it can just manually go in and out. You just screw it in manually by hand, which is simple enough. Now guys, you see me remove the bolt there. I'll turn it so you can actually see it. See what I'm doing. So we've removed the bolt. Next thing that comes off is your cover. You just take that off. Now guys, you can see I've been giving this a bit of use. It's worth taking that cover off every now and again just to clean inside. Get rid of all the dirt and debris. Now that's it. That's how simple it comes off. You just lift it off. So that's the chain removed. So I suppose we're getting back into the setup again. Right, so first of all we'll start with the bar. We might as well get the, as I said in the previous video, if you can run the chain basically onto the bar first, it makes this setup a lot easier. It's no big deal. I'm just making sure I have the chain on the right way around. So yeah, as we said, you have your adjustment here, the lugs. So we'll wind that down so that it's just level with the big lug. So the little lug level with the big lug. Then you'll install the bar. Basically, these two. The bottom one should line up with the lug then. Yeah, so guys, we'll adjust the chain now. A little bit awkward now with the bar on, but it's just a screw mechanism at the back. We're just we're going to wind it out to take the tension off. Sorry, not take the tension off, to put the tension on, should I say. So we're just winding it out, just turning it clockwise by hand at the moment. Okay guys, I've just repositioned to show you what I'm actually doing. I'm just putting the tension on the screw, screwing it in clockwise. Now I am using the tool that came with the Parkside. You can use a normal screwdriver for this, it'd probably be easier to be honest with you. We're just taking that up to a tension, till the tension starts coming on the chain. Now that I can feel the tension coming on at that. Yeah, so at this point guys, we'll just pop the cover back on. I'll reposition the saw again to give you a better view of what we're actually doing. Right, so the cover's going back on. There's a little lug on the cover here. It just slides into the corresponding notch. So you slide the lug in first and then just press it down. Simple as that. We can hand tighten it up. Chain is still a little bit loose, so we'll give it another few screws in at the back just to put more tension on. I'll reposition again. So guys, I'm using a new editing software, so I'm only kind of getting to grips with that, so that's why I'm being chopping and changing a little bit. Now, we'll see how that is. That's not bad. So guys, that's the type of tension I'd be talking about. You want to be able to give it a good hard pull, and you want the blade to come down a little bit. You don't want it too tight, like you don't want it really tight that you can't pull it down. If it's too tight that you can't get a bit of play in that bar, or sorry, in the chain, it's no good. It'll wear the chain down pretty quick. So that's good for me anyway. So we'll lock it in position there now at the moment. We'll just tighten the nut up. Now again, you don't need to go mad with this. Just kind of hand tight. Nice bite on it. And that's basically it. remember to top your oil up, and it's good to go. So that's it. I won't keep you any longer, guys. Just wanted to show you the kind of modification. As I said before, the most important thing is just getting the right chain for the job, and we've went through the chains for you. That's it. We'll leave it there, guys. Hope that's of some use to some of you if you are thinking of upgrading the saw. It is worth doing. Even the chain alone is really worth doing. It just makes it a nicer cut, basically. It's a better chain than what came with it. We'll just say that. Yeah, so that's it. We'll leave it at that, guys. It's well worth doing in my eyes. Have a good one.